Hey everyone, it's me, Arthur Kade, and the last time I saw you, John Oliver, we were supporting another great cause at Bob Roach of Stand Up for Heroes, and this one's awesome, LLS. Talk to me about being here to support the work they're doing.
It's very good, yeah, you can't put them in competition. It's not like one is better than the other. It's the only time
segment on that.
I know, the only time I ever see you. Let's start ranking them off camera.
It's going to be one of your segments. First of all, congratulations too, season 2. You're killing it again. Talk to me about being back and just keeping the train rolling.
Yeah, it's like, it doesn't, yeah, I guess it is keeping the train rolling. It's a lot of people keeping the train rolling. So there's a lot of us like with our legs desperately trying to keep some kind of motion going. So to be honest, it's a bit of a blur. As soon as as the season gets going, we're pretty much in constant movement until we stop in November. So everything's a bit of a haze.
Has it blown you away to see how much people have taken to the show, both critically and the viewers? They're just driving in droves.
I don't really see it, to be honest. Like I say, we finished the show last night, and then we're already thinking about the next one. So I'm not really exposed to. It could be terrible for all I know. So I gather people. I gather
your chicken segment last night was awesome.
Really
by the
depressing.
way.
Yeah,
but it was awesome. It's stuff, and that's what's great about your show. You're touching on topics that I would never know that chicken farmers are pretty much all in poverty.
Yeah, because it's very easy not to give a shit about, as has been proven by the spectacular lack of legislation to help them. So yeah, it was a pretty that story was is occasionally the case. You kind of got angrier and angrier the more you look at it, because you realise that nobody cares about them. Nobody.
Speaking of caring,
yeah,
your boss, your former boss, saying goodbye to the iconic Jon Stewart. Talk to me about the legacy of what Jon Stewart brought to the game.
Well, personally, I think he's the best who's ever done comedy in that form on television, and I don't think there will ever be anyone better than him. So I think he is the kind of high watermark for political comedy on television. That's my personal opinion, is that there has never been anyone as good as him, and there never will be. So that's what we're saying goodbye to in a few months, the greatest who's ever done it.
There's another great retiring Letterman this week. Talk to me about Letterman.
I know, it was the most excited I've ever been here. Was the first time I got to go on his show. It was just before John left for the summer, and it was the week before I hosted for the summer, and I got to go and let him for the first time, and it was incredible. Because it's freezing in there. You hear the stories about how cold it is in the studio. It was freezing cold. You don't meet him beforehand, so you just walk around onto the set that you've watched your whole life, and there's Paul and the band, and he's waiting to say hello to you, and the whole thing went by in a flash. It was incredible. Now, I was lucky enough to do it a few times after that, and it was every moment I got to do that felt like a treat.